Good evening. Or whatever it is, wherever you are. I'm feeling a little bit spacey again today, so I'll kinda decided to cut that off and make a little bit of progress here instead. Alright, I don't have any real reason to change my basic strategy yet. And maybe we should try going the other way sometime. Ooh, okay, we don't want a dead end yet. We would prefer to go out to the end, do a dead end, and then we keep burning our corridor early. Okay, so other than the fact that we could try to get a bigger bonus later. We started with gems because we had frozen assets. Or we could try to go fill up some of the side now. And I guess turns do save me from turning later. I'm going to go straight, but yeah, the dead ends are the real problem. Ooh, well that's a long ways away. It's a very long ways away. I want to... So we found car... Keys in bedroom. This is going to be 1E. I was kind of wondering if, like, similar to, like, Stag and Tag, if items are in certain places. We do have the gems. That one let us reach the other corner. Pry and pray. I keep forgetting to take note of like what the start time is. I have not tried to figure out this puzzle yet. So whoever does the drawing is not this guy, unless... No, it's in a chair. There's no mirror here. Maybe one of the servants is an artist? Office now? That would guarantee it's here, but it's... You really want that later. We also don't have the shovel. Or the hammer. Take advantage of the observatory. Huh, I didn't know this could show up so early. Because we did not see it for a long time. Maybe you have to have had this many gems before you see... before gem things can appear? Oh, I can redraw. The parlor isn't bad. This is actually a good opportunity to learn if this is a... Yep, okay. It's a one-time thing. Nursery. Oh, this is a gem requirement. What is that? Okay, so... I've seen fruit there before. It might have been after fruit was spread, though. Dessert and desert. Now, do we want to progress here? Or try to make this our main shot and this a backup? I guess we really kind of want to take this off to the side and do another dead end, huh? Ooh, all these right turns. So this is actually kind of not good because we have access to this room anyway. We're probably never getting back here if we do the storeroom. We can redraw. Ooh, early security? Hallway once again pointing that way. We could dead end now. Let's just confirm if some of the settings are permanent or not. Okay, yep, not yet. Operational. Medium and locked. Okay. Well, offline mode we always change. Unless we get like a special key card or something. And at this time, since we have nothing to get through there, we probably just want fewer doors. And then our crazy offline stuff. Oh. Okay, well, I didn't read that right. It could also mean that the crossed out passwords are X passwords. That the password was changed. Okay, so we would like to see a dead end over here. That would be kind of an out of the way. Oh, but it's a dead end door. It's a dead end. That's also a dead end door. The edges have items? Oh, that was guest bedroom. Now, my grid ended up missing a letter, and it was 2A. Because I overrode it. Plane and plan. Okay, that is. Oh, that's right. I worked. I figured out a few letters offline. That's right. So removing the sidebar actually removes the easiest place to drag. So something about dates crack 8 safes. Here's 8 again. Gates probably. Stall or shell. Haunt or taunt. And we have no idea about this. Maybe this is like 2 different things. So yeah, we got to pay more attention for dates. A forward shot wouldn't be terrible someplace else. Also, we have security plus breaker box. That's actually pretty good. Oh, I don't know if anything spawns in there. Okay, now I want to set that, because I think that might be able to replace other locked doors with security doors. And it'll just be off. That observatory really wants to come out right now, but we're all out of gems. Oh, we would have to take this right. This means that all of these sides are going to be no good for this path. We could just dead end this side. So we can come up here and branch out. It could probably mean doing this, which means this would kind of, well, I mean, maybe we kind of want to go over here anyway. This could kind of branch off this way. Maybe if we get the right cards. We've already used up all of our gems. Well, security was probably one. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? suppose. Smoky back room featuring a pool table and fully stocked bar has served as a retreat on more than one occasion for guests lacking the social wit required for after-dinner conversation. A rather curious game of darts provided the less competitive players unique opportunity to ponder over its unusual rules. A short staircase leads down this below-ground cellar, revealing an impressive collection of bottles from every respectable vintage of the last 200 years. To the seasoned wine aficionado, the labels displayed here would indicate a preference for prioritizing extravagance and rarity over quality. Late Sinclair's personal home office, a room he used exclusively for business affairs and the running of the estate. I thought this would be Mrs. Babbage. Allows the owners to update and add modern amenities. Gas-powered lighting was retired and replaced with a more fashionable home electrical system. Utility room serving as a central hub for controlling the heating and steam power supplied to the various rooms of the estate. Steam power is conveyed in the estate through steam ducts that run through select rooms. These floor plans must be drafted in alignment that will facilitate the steam traveling through the house to reach its intended destination. Control room with state-of-the-art surveillance, equipment, inventory, and access control and electronic computer terminal. This is where the estate's patrol guards kick up their feet and thank their stars they are living in the modern day. Spring screws and coils scattered atop the workbench show signs of this room's frequent use. Craftsman studio dedicated to creativity and invention, used by your uncle regularly whenever he needed to fix or improve a gadget or contraption. We're still missing so many basic rooms. Cloakroom where guests may leave their coats, bags, or hats in exchange for a claim ticket. This floor plan is usually drafted adjoining the entry hall during larger social events. Was usually drafted. If you can control that, great. Dedicated to deep freezing cold storage, Mount Holly's freezer is an insulated space kept almost as frigid as the snowy mountains of Gracia? Sustaining a sub-zero temperature is vital for keeping the items in this room under ice. Or maybe you can thaw it if you want your items back. Rarity rare. In later years, H.S. Sinclair had become withdrawn from public life and conducted all business from the comfort and privacy of home, on the occasion of board meetings which are held in the professional setting of this room. Even the name is Latin Rainbow. In addition to having a bouquet of colorful fish swimming within them, each tank in the aquarium is also inspired by the touring colors of the various types of rooms found throughout the estate, including 1 or 2 red herrings. Bedroom, green room, hallway, bedroom, shop. Black print? Ooh, I don't think we found a black print yet. Her ladyship. Room you vividly remember from your visit here in the youth. Old for the activities provided here. Just that at one point in time there have been some hopeful expectations. Rustic wooden stacked bunk beds evoke the enticing promise of campfire stories and childhood adventure. This bedroom served as a pillow fort and bedroom for the young Sinclair boys, and has remained faithfully unchanged over the years. So hallway we've probably seen. The west wing of the estate has been closed since the death of Lady Epston. Yeah, I think we're going to have to say that Lady Epson is her ladyship. Confirmed dead. Neglected state features boarded windows and dust-smothered furniture. You gotta read these for the lore, man. Fenestrated hallway, east side of the estate grounds, early day by the light of the rising afternoon sun. Is that significant for something? Because time is a factor. It passes. Most frequently traveled rooms. Remember, many doors and even more choices. And of course, we have the largest hallway of the house, but it's also the least useful. They're always locked, perhaps for a reason. Terrace. An ideal spot for appreciating the verdant greenery that the estate offers. A bit of fresh air and open skies within the privacy of the manor walls. Okay, with this we have read. Direct people to avoid anyone unwanted accidentally stumbling upon it. A secluded garden flanked by a variety of more Georgii trees. All of these, okay, so all of these are in this flowery type in this view. Always stocked with household goods and supplies at a reasonable cost. It provides the servant of the estate an invaluable service, especially to the live-in staff who may only expect to leave their property once or twice a month. Inner kitchenette with all typical amenities: a stove, refrigerator, oven, and sink. Cooking staff prepare the daily cuisine that will be later served in the dining room. Yeah, now to floor plans. So bedrooms. I don't think any bedrooms cost things. So, okay, so yeah, it's not by class per se. Other green rooms cost stuff, but not, well, that costs a key. Shop costs, kitchen costs, locksmith costs. Always whatever it is. I'm going to go into the maids. Right, we've read that. Photo processing, development, printmaking. Fitted with safe lights, which provide red illumination, which the photographic material is insensitive. A faulty installation, the safe lights often overload their circuit capacity and blow a fuse. Alright. Alright, so we are there. I will take a short break. I will be back in a minute. Alright. So that's caught up on our reading. We have dead-ended here and all of these doors. So we're back to this, and hopefully we've gotten rid of enough dead ends. Ooh, that's many, many gems. Oh, the chapel is the only thing that fits. This is going to be a very central location, though. There goes our one coin. Oh, 2 coins. Okay, maybe it's 4 random. This is 2C. Okay, maybe we can burn out some more stuff this side. Closet. Oh, shoot, we would have really liked to... Oh, I opened the wrong door. Oh, God, these are terrible. What the heck? I really opened the wrong door. I need to get rid of some of those. Oh, and we get the key card, of course. Half tempted to go back and turn on the power to see if anything interesting happens. But I mean, we could check the key card for next time, I guess. Wow, this run went from... God, I picked up 2 coins. It gives you 2 coins, so you can lose 2 coins. Okay, so that's a dead end. Oh, well, we're not going to get that one. Oh boy, more coins that we can lose. Oh, okay, that's dead. Oh, no. That's dead. Hopefully we get a T next. Like 3. Right after I collect a bunch of coins. Now, was there a date on this? May the 2nd. I don't know if that's enough. M. Lowry. Did I already have a thing for dates? No, I did have... I know I wrote down the will date somewhere. Ah, okay, so just random facts. Ah, right, there's no window there. The parlor would like to be at a window, but... This box and the white box are both empty. There is a second wind-up key in this room. I'm going to kind of call that provably false, but... maybe that's... Man, if that proved to be false, that would be quite the revelation, huh? The statement on the white box is true. Well, this is provably false, which means you are provably false. It means this has to be true. This box and the white box are both empty. And all this, and this is our only thread. Courtyard. Ooh, we have 2 things that give us the tea we want. This could become free later, but it would give us more gems now. We're okay right now. Okay, it does not always have a chest. Maybe there's a room that always has a chest? So this is 3E. Alright, and we want to hope for a dead end. Oh! I guess we would less want turns in the pool. That is painful. I burned out too many dead ends. I guess I maybe should have wait for. And now the lavatory shows up. Dang it. We would rather see the dining room later. The way things are going, we really would like to have some branches open. Does it tell us what it is? No. That information is in the kitchen, though. Oh! Interesting. So, I have no idea where to put that. Unless this is a view from the dining room thing. Can't quite make out what that is. We have the dining room as a pawn room. Yes. So we do know that we definitely have a laboratory out there. I guess what we've been doing is trying to fill out the house lately. That's been kind of working, although this time nearly... Ooh. Okay, we have keys. I don't know if I want to burn them this early, though. Ooh. This would have been a lovely thing to draft there. Metal detector would be nice to have early, and I really don't want to cut off... Wait, we have... Utility closet is a long way away. And I think this is a second key card. All right, you know what? We have a branch right here. So the branch is maybe... Well, utility closet is only getting further away. Ooh, and the chapel. Oh, that is a locked door. It's probably not going to give me the same set of rooms again. If I try to go get the key there. Like, knowing this is out there in our current pool. Oh, I have to enter it. Dang it. Gymnasium. Dead. Oh, that is going to be a mutual door. Right as we're looking at doing feet stuff too. Oh, but the lights are out. There will be no games right now. Okay, so it looks like rank 4 is a run where we start seeing a lot of keys. I had a note line about this. So that was like 4D, 4C. So we can draft that room without doing lights, but do we just want to turn around now? It's like one key was sort of okay. Oh, what was the... What letters were missing? Oh, nothing until 5. Actually, it is just like right past here, though. Okay, you have a branch. The nook is not where we want to go. Yeah, the chapel. I didn't actually turn out the lights. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. That may have completely scuffed this run. Yeah, so I guess the foot cost of this is kind of big. So you have to go in and out, and if you want to turn on the lights, then you have to walk back to your utility room. And we were looking to get it pretty close before. Oh, at least it's this bedroom. Oh, no. So I have the key card. I could actually turn on power. And that would allow us to see different effects. Unless I wanted to check the key card, but... I have to check here for items. Our foot situation is quite bad, though. Oop, nope, don't go in there. Wait, oh no, I didn't need to not go in this entire hallway. Wait, huh? Oh, it was chapel in the closet. Okay, so the dark room may just always have an item, and the placement varies. This happens to be oh, this might not have pictures or drawings. 5e. This, ooh, I didn't think to go back here. Nope, okay. Yeah, this might not reveal pictures. Or drawings. Well, I guess they could be in, okay. Oh, a tent and a 10. Looking like another 8. Okay, security door is on. We can definitely open that. I do kind of want to see this. Well, how can that not be 8? We would like to see the coat check, but we're really running short on steps now. I guess I don't have to walk there. Well, we have the gems, but... maybe it's not even worth taking this. Oh, I turned the power back on. I could have checked the card now. We know this is a G. Or no, we know it's an H. So chart and cart. But these pictures can be interpreted as multiple things, so... so that's like an extra thing for chart. We have crate, but that's like a whole bunch of different letters different. Well, I mean, yeah, so we thought it was H or T. To get a T out of chart, it would have to be char? Because it looks like Taunt or Haunt. Oh, I guess that could be the word without the... There could be two different ways to get H out of it, I guess, but... Stand in sand... Trend and rend... Stocks and socks. Crate and cray. I mean, there's box and stocks, but that rhymes without actually being similar letters. Okay, we are leaving an open thing, but... Okay, I think this must be rarity. Interesting. This is a room that transmits power, but it already has power. We don't want the dead end here. This has good connections and it connects to one powered room. I could see if I guess we could see if powering it does anything. Alright, it is not immediately on. I don't know how much of the puzzle we have to resolve. Okay, so this is on. So we left it with that on. We're probably exploring that door, right? But we have to do something else to power the generator. Which is going to mean turning on either the elevator or... Well, maybe that one. No, that one's going that way. Is this open? This is open, okay. Okay, that's representing those. Okay, this needs to be in a different position for that. This thing is already on, so we just have to flip this. And then this probably gives us like a walkway or something when it's over there. Yep. I don't know of anything that directly uses that power. Okay, we can use this to activate the door. I forget what we were doing with this stuff before, but this is not really a bad arrangement for things. Alright, we really don't want to waste steps here. Maybe there's like a second set of lights or something. Oh, and that is... I think my reporting may have changed on this. 6D is locked. I guess I don't know if it's the door out or the door in. Okay, and that would be... Okay, East Hall. This is why I kind of wanted to go to the side. Ah, well, I mean, that's something. A hallway out here wouldn't be terrible either. It'd be an interesting theory test if it's this that's locked. We're not going to be able to buy anything for one. Do we need any letters out here? We need 6B and 7B. Why am I blind? Oh. Oh. So that can have secret items in it. Okay, this is just hallway. Okay, the laboratory's been haunting us. Oh, and this is also is this locked? Oh, okay, so it's not by cell. Oh, dang it, new room. I mean, that would connect to a door. I'm not gonna get anything for 2. Boyd Wall, we kind of want to check the... length. Oh, +8 coins? Well, all of these effectively burn an opening. And this is knowledge. I guess it's a forward later, but... Uniquely modern finished gaming room, the Rumpus Rooms provided many guests at the estate with countless hours of recreation. The room was outfitted with a record player, 2 television sets, a collection of board games, mysterious antique fortune-telling automation named Alzara. Oh, and interest. So this is what they meant by rumpus room. You're going to take coins, aren't you? That's why they gave you some. Yeah, we did not get over to the place where we need to learn stuff. This must be a big old-fashioned radio. Very much some same elements as like the nursery. Oh, the one that room had stars and this has diamonds. Nursery. Okay, MN. Rumpus room. Oh. Okay, this does not have any indication of ducks. Oh.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by Rogue Moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay. Well, thankfully that's on video. Because that was a lot of stuff. I mean, also it said will not find, so that's interesting. Especially with this many feet. Alright, we are getting near the back end. Ooh, So, the other one would have a better shot at filling out the corner. We're still 2 away. Well, we haven't found a thing to unlock this door, so we're also just on the wrong side. So it is by door and not by space. We do have a bunch of coins right now. This would... Oh, okay, so that would get us up into the corner, which we have not seen. This would be amazing for our steps, but we're also like running out of keys. God. What? We could go back here and just run around if we had steps. Of course, it stays in the pool if we don't draw it. Well, we left a big part of the house open. Okay, so this was a key in... spare room 8E. Which we immediately need to get out of it. Kitchen wouldn't be bad. These are all turns. Billiard room will have other items. Oh, Boyd was a bedroom. We get something for just for drafting it. It's standard items. This will give us good items. God. This could actually turn out to be a short day, I guess. So we're always like later. This could be keys. We've had all these rooms before. Oh man, I really... These are all pretty good for here. So a few feet. Well, let's see what we get. Okay, nothing immediate. Oh, this is the final rank. Oh, maybe this will give us a clue what this box is. Wait, we didn't have 9. That's all 9. 8 we were good on. 9E is paint, brush, hand, planet, and holly box, crate. Man. It's another tough one. Maybe I just don't know what to call this box. Or maybe we'll, like, learn what a holly symbol on a box means later. Box crate. Shipment. That was all I was able to think of before, and... somehow... it had something to do with a T. I don't know which end. Paint and pain? Why would that be pain? Well, no, I'm thinking T again. We don't know what the letter is. And we have so little information about this row that we can't say much about it. You know what? I should be screenshotting this one, though. Since it's an ambiguous one. All right, 7 is 7. 3 and 9 and 1 is 13. I guess we're going to say 12 minus 5 minus 4. That's effectively 9. 15 minus 10 times 3 is 15. 7, 6 times 3 is 18. Okay, that's something we could use here. It's a locker room, sauna, and pump room to today's draft pool. Is that good or not? Ooh, man. This is the only thing that connects to that door. This is a new room. It's a new lore. These are both dead ends. I mean, I could really use the feet, but it seems like it's starting to come up a lot. The draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft 3 random floor plans draft from the draft pool. Odds during a specific floor plan may differ depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Are removed at the end of the day, unless otherwise stated. Okay, so that's, oh. Okay, can't get in a single picture of that. So we have a match, flame, spark, and a wheat, a sheaf, a grain. A bunch. A match and a thatch? No. A burn, there's also a hand. I wonder, can we get these both from a different perspective? Kind of. A different room might provide a better shot at this later. And I'll never be able to see 9C. Okay, so that's just locked. Oh. Occasionally when traveling longer distances across the estate and grounds. Interesting. I don't know why it's longer distances, but... Oh, this is going to be the same. I can't afford to walk back and forth to try the other door. We have a couple of items. Neither of them give me a good... Yeah, so we're cooked either way. This at least gives me a little bit of a straighter shot. It's probably really equidistant. We do have a bunch of items. But we probably want to... I have to step in and out. We've got some money. Car keys, key card, coin purse. These don't feel like they would combine. Oh, I have reached the dining thing, though. Stuffed wild quail. Don't have a trophy room. Club sandwich, banana. Morning room. I don't know if I want to draft anything, but I guess this is a room you can't normally have. All right. So that's actually 2. So these are both 8. That leaves me with enough for... Oh, wait. We have items. Oh, doesn't appreciably change our math. We have this letter. Yes. Yes. So we have a lot of walking to do, but we're going to get a couple bananas, right? Every run seems to go wrong in a different way. Alright, so we closed off that open door. Yeah, we just dead-ended so many rooms. I guess I got rid of too many dead ends, maybe? You haven't been back in here since we powered it. I need to pay attention to which lights are turning on at which times. You need the magnifying glass for that. I did not see these pictures before. That feels like a fake one of that. This is some kind of bedroom that I don't know if I've seen in like the dining room. Well, I need to pay special attention. Okay, the dining room is like the next room over. So we might actually be pretty good. Maybe we should have spent so much on the kitchen. We didn't get the... Yeah, we did not draft the locksmith yet. Yeah, there's this person in the office chair. Oh. We might end up with pretty good steps to get back here. Oh, but I definitely... No, I'm... Until I get to here, I do need the key card. And this is our one open door. Which was locked. Items for sale. Controls... Oh, that would be the freezer and stuff, wouldn't it? And it's a dead end. Oh, we are getting so out of resources. And this is where... We should not have spent all of our money. Controls water flow. Hello. Yep, and there's our last key. Well, I got something out in the garden I could... Okay, out of gems. The pump room is something... They both turn the same way. Something new. Oh, geez. Oh, you need power. The layers upon layers. Oh, the pool. Okay. Oh, okay. It's labeled. Nice. Oh, you can drain the kitchen? Yikes. Or the aquarium? You can flood the kitchen? Flood the greenhouse? Oh, the water is here and you can move it around. Oh, and we have... Okay, so we have 2 tanks here. This is gonna require power, isn't it? Okay, yes. This thing requires power. Which is something to do with this tank. Maybe the rest of them will work. Not really saying where that one goes. So this is taking this to... Okay, so presumably these are one-to-one with that. Oh, there's a generator in back. Okay. So it hooked up to this tank, so I guess it's 2 per tank. Oh, why don't you look at this little valve here? And go from either tank. Oh, I didn't even try going to the pool. Kitchen? Fountain says it's full. I didn't see much going on there. Reservoir, I have no idea. can only pick one. Oh, maybe that's for this. To use this for this, I only have like maybe one unit in it. It's not greenhouse. This is like, yeah, the perspective of the water actually made it very hard to read. It's like it's 2 units each. Okay, the center pump can go from either tank. This tank can only go to the greenhouse. This pump, so the pool can only go to here. This uses a switch to go to, to both the fountain and the reservoir. Oh, are you actually? Yeah, you actually go to 2 things too. Oh yeah, so this is a water movement puzzle. Okay. Draining the pool could be interesting. The fountain we could get to. The aquarium, I don't know. Maybe it's just a source of water. Reservoir. Oh, we also haven't not flooded the pool. Maybe that could do something too. If anything, oh, it's a ways back now. Shoot. I kind of want to see. Where are we? Oh, the kitchen's up there too. Where are we going? Spread keys throughout the... Well, we're out of gems, so... Oh my god. That... Oh, is weight room one of the pool things? You get these, but you also get this. Well, this is just not tractable. That's the only thing we can choose. Oh! That's for drafting it. Oh my god. Well, I guess we can go through now. What's security doors out here? So that would be to try and kill something. Oh man, if we could get to the garage. Like, we've done nothing on that end, so that's a very slim probability. More likely to draw red rooms, gem requirement. Oh god. Possibly feel better. Okay. Maybe the furnace does something else? Man, I don't know what I have done to anger the deck pool. I guess I just don't keep not trying these. Exercise room with weightlifting equipment. A good workout session here will wipe you out and leave you with little energy left for exploring. We read Rumpus Room. Locker room, sauna, and pump room. To get the pump room, you have to have locker room. Okay. Arindian pools and more modern additions to the estate, including provide a convenient excuse for building a handful of other rooms, which not complement indoor pool, but are often compulsory inclusions. Yeah, there is this interesting pillar. Maybe you can get to it if you drain the water. Filtration and flow water at the estate houses 5 water pumps and 3 oversized tanks. A number of maintenance tasks from draining the pool to activating the sprinkler system. Besides, from weightlifting equipment. Okay, yeah, we saw that. Main centralized heat source. Saying to sweat after drafting this room. Okay, is this... This is directly connected. Okay. Furnace. You don't really transmit power. You just use his power. Oh, okay. Dig spot. So, connecting it to power does... Maybe this is an alternate power source? No, it's not turning. What would you do then? Oh! Locker room transmits power. Or, workout room. This should not be... There was one letter we were missing over here, wasn't it? It's a B. Oh, okay. 7 and 6. This is 5. So it's these. I don't really do... I'm curious. Dang it. There's 2 things we want to do. Launder currency. Oh, we're out of gems. Yeah, I came in with extra gems today. There's just so much. And we had the car keys. Okay, so I get that for drafting it, but I think the effect is also enforced, so... Yeah, Mila... Oh, the furnace effect. Oh, more likely to draw. Okay, well, that's a perfect spot for the oratory. Oh, the morning room. Oh. Oh, do we take the dead end to get gems? I mean, this is going to keep haunting us. But this is really affecting us right now. You eat food and gain an extra... Oh, okay. So I guess buying from the kitchen would have been better later. Oh. Lore. November 5th. Oh, I didn't. It was just general notes at this point. I need to get a proper thing for that. It's rooms. In the blue hours of Wednesday morning, the Venerable Baron of Mount Holly, Herbert S. Sinclair, passed away at the ripe age of 73. People, Herbert died at 73. Prolonged struggle with a heart condition kept from the public eye until his final days. Seen as a pillar of society and renowned for his penchant for crafting puzzles, the source of endless fascination to our readers over the years, not least through his popular column Baron's Bafflers, penned over a decade. The particulars of the announcement of his successor yesterday has left his devoted followers with one last intrigue to ponder. The reading of his will preceded a flurry of speculation for his niece and presumptive heir, the much beloved and lamented Mary Matthew Jones. Answers one question I was unsure about. Been missing. Okay. For 6 years. Miss Jones, better known to our readers by her pen name, Marion Marigold. I saw that somewhere, I think, too. Enchanted the hearts and minds of children across the realm with her literary creations, such... The Red Prince. That's where we saw it. Swimp, we saw that picture. Her disappearance remains one of the age's most tragic mysteries. With her whereabouts unknown, it was Marigold's own son, Simon P. Jones, a lad of but 14 summers. Simon P. Jones, age 14. Incident in the provisional heir of the sprawling Inca Empire. We saw Cinca everything. Is that the S? Herbert Cinca Sinclair? However, this vast inheritance is accompanied by an undisclosed contractual condition. Given the Baron's well-known penchant for tests of metal and wit, it's clear the young heir from Reddington, distinguished in his own right as last year's Country Science Fair runner-up, faces an extraordinary challenge in the coming weeks. Is this room? Okay, there we go. I haven't seen a terminal. Oh, there's one in security. Okay, we... 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, no. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We are very near, and as we step. Well, I guess we got to go back here. Very near to just having you turn around if we want to use that. That's an inventory item. Okay, from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And there'll be more once we're going. Tomorrow you will start the day with 20 extra. Oh, that's a dead end. So that is just done. Oh, man. And we got the... We could launder currency. And see what that does. Oh, but this is like a... if we want to get this locked in, this is an extra special room. So by the time I go to security, I won't have I don't think I'll have enough steps to do something outside. So that gives us a whole bunch of doors that we could explore with, but as we explore, we're going to get farther and farther away. So like now we're 14 away. And we could try to do a bunch of these. Oh, this is the archives. Okay, so this is maybe useful in its own right. Two more dates. I need to get a better thing for my dates. Oh, there's Will. Okay. Oh, and this has pages. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold. Was that her with glasses later? Adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap, but she has discovered on Thursday that her picture book Swimbird has been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. Second time winning the prestigious honor. The previous medal was a course for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relative of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations one would make with the Sinclair family. Never considered herself a success. Another picture. You see the mole or whatever on the one thing. You confided my son was the one that actually got me to start writing. It's us. And I challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime and never tell the same story twice. The same rooms twice. So I ran out of books we owned. My imagination to take over from there. Oh, so the Red Prince is us. But it's in the estate. So that's not the book that got stolen. Based on her son and his inflexible love of the color. And then here's the Red Room's getting in our way. A statement that has held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed that book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Okay. This... We should just have a list of these, I guess. November 11, 86. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were two of 36 names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them as a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of the Black Water. Huffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, although the charges were later dropped. November 17th of an unnamed year. Okay, here's Manning and White again. Oh, we're not taking pictures. This is kind of an annoying room to visit. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her longtime publishing partner Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. A fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold had referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Okay, so this is going to be a character. The third prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Caleb Manning. And there was a somebody White? Philip White. And his publisher... Ruffington Press. Was seen in the corner, suspicious bag under it, waved down a local man. This is the third major last year, charged by the Crown. Manning was the last. The trial begins expected to be. That's an interesting way to cut that. We got this date, November 17th. There is another page. Archives, okay. February 22, 87. Oop, not 97. And this is missing, okay. Okay, there's actually, unless there's like a hidden message there or something. Tracy discovered a Cinca heiress, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, author and illustrator, whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, a close friend around 3:45 Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the cash foul play. It's an out-of-character accident at the point we are seeking information. Okay, September 2nd. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic royal museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Ares have broken into one of the crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage. Access had never been granted to those outside noble circles. This is not until today, as local police and forensics experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds dredging for clues. Museum authorities say they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The heroes broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasure artifacts rumored to be stolen are the renowned Ruby Crown of Orinda Ares, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historical value. The rumors are true. The evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. We see a red crown in the cover art. Okay, that is only 6 states, though. This is definitely a room we saw on the security cameras. Oh, and it transmits power. A lot of red rooms transmit power, huh? I wish that was a thing in here. Countless shelves of documents and towering file cabinets make this otherwise immense space seem small and cramped. These archives contain almost a century of records and files pertaining to the Sinclair family's numerous interests, many of which are sealed and unable to be accessed. Oh, things are sealed, okay. Best thing to do with breakfast in the morning, newspaper and coffee. Type tomorrow. So there are more power rooms than I initially thought. They're just often terrible rooms. Okay, oh! Does it only transmit? No, it goes up to a T and then out. It just does it in a really weird way. Okay. Okay. 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If we take another step, it's 13 back. So we have the potential to get the garage. It has a gem requirement. I don't remember what the gem requirement on the garage was. Nope. Dang it. What? Ah! Well, let's see what 3 is. Also, am I? Oh shoot, archives might have been the missing letter. Yeah, 6B. So this is a complete waste. I mean, unless we stumble across a sledgehammer on the way out. Plus 3 steps. Okay. Well, I can never get back to 2 stars, so I guess there's no shame in observing it. Okay, and that's a dead end. Okay, so we have a tag. A tag with a 10 on it. And a coast. A shore. A beach. A cliff. You could almost get that. Oh, okay, so here, there is a perspective on this. How thoughtful of them. So this is 6B. Tag 10, Fen? Not a single letter difference. It's not a tent. A price. A number. Shore store. Coast and coat tag. Oh, we think it's an A. Most likely because it's gonna be gates. So coast and cost. Alright, so 15. We think we need 13 to get back. If we open one more door, we're going to go down to 14. Need 14 to get back. Yeah, this pays walking through the room. It basically makes transit through the room free, but we do have our shoes. This is going to be a long run. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Okay, we're at for. Shoot. Okay, so I think it's what, 13 from, because when we hit 0, day is over. So let's pretend we're at 1. If we're at 1, we walk 1 room, we're dead. And this is a step of 1. So we actually need number of steps plus 1. I guess we just count the current room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so here we need 13. If we walk into another room, it will be 14, and we will need 14 to get back. And we would like the letter from 7B. This would give us a bunch of steps. That would just be comfort at this point. To make sure we're not cutting it too tight. But we're not really going to do anything with it otherwise, so... Oh, there's still something. It's not going to do us any good whatsoever. Well, I mean, I guess we could go poke at this room for kicks now. Okay. Time and tie? Small. Taunt or haunt small gates. Oh, I'm going to pass by code check, too. Experimental house features. Okay, dead. Not dead. Oh, courtyard costs 1, so +2 is going to replace it. Okay. Do we explore more? I guess we learn. Since we're kind of dead. Oh, terminal. That's a separate thing, isn't it? Whenever you draft a bedroom gain, it's 5. If you have less than 10 when you enter this room, set it to 20. That replaces what has been a pretty good room. I guess if you had that in the right spot... you could just kind of keep recharging. If it's not in the right spot... I mean, because... Whenever you graft another green room... Does that change it to green? This is clearly bedroom. This feels like this turned green. 2 gems will sprout in this room, which means we have to come back to them. Shoot. So we came up real short on steps this time. The nursery has been very good to us. Gems have been a big problem, but we're also going to have to spend more steps to come back here to get the gems. So this is typically a very... we typically find this pretty early. So this would be if we come back to the early part of the house, we could potentially reset our steps to enough to get somewhere. So that's +5 when we drop to bedroom. Bedrooms sometimes have their own bonuses, which we'll have regardless. It's kind of the same thing. We say, okay, we get an early game. That gives us a bunch of steps throughout. I wish I could see how many bedrooms I had right now. What I can do... So I went back and got my other layouts. So that probably got like 2 bonuses. And had a bunch of steps left over. That probably got like 3 bonuses. I forget how tight it was. Maybe that one didn't run out. Oh, the bunk. Yeah, the bunk room. So I'm not sure. Probably not that one. Maid's chamber was late. Really just the 10 from the bunk room. So it's worth an average of 10 steps. That matters today. That mattered last time. Gems have been a persistent issue. Yeah. So this you could... This in the right place, you could cheese the heck out of. Although you have to be less than 10, so it's not just reset to 20. Well, you know what? If you're less than 20, you walk back and forth until you get under 10. So... There's almost no reason not to make this set to 20. It would just be saving the players some walking back and forth. Oh, how many green rooms do we have, though? I had none. I had 3. I had 3. So, I mean, if you got back there, which we're now not going to have those bonus steps, that would be a lot of gems to explore with some high-tier rooms with. Do we have anything else that's going to be buffing us up over time. Also, we lost our entire reason to use those last steps by finding this disk, or this terminal. So maybe it's okay, because we keep, like, pushing our steps. And we're going to end up short sometime, but... And if we can be reliably generating gems to get those high-tier rooms, that's probably really good meta play. Oop. Focus was in the wrong place. We wanted to come here for, we have things. Oh no, this is not. We filled in our letters? Yes, we filled in our letters. Okay. There could be so much hidden in here. Oh, isn't that fascinating? What the heck does that mean? So that's counting to 12. Oh, and it's pointing at this. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. So this transmits and uses power. It only has 2 doors, but it transmits power. And then the runs where you try to, like, not draft power rooms until you have the boiler are going to be crazy. Over at Cinco Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. The past 3 days I've been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. I don't think that's an important one. Ah, okay. Mount Holly freezer. You should get cooking now. Complete thaw, melting point. Oh, wow. Complete thaw is just under 20. So this is what controls the freezer. Yeah, it was starting to bother me. Oh. I wonder if they're spelling out stuff. With letters. You probably could do that. Well, I can only use each set of letters once, but... Yep, no power. We don't actually get to see what this does. There are 10 of these. There were 12 things there. We've got some yellow pipes, some red pipes, and some blue pipes. Might have to ponder that one offline. Testing combining different mechanics to create original unique house feature lasts until the end of the day. Well, the day's almost over. What's a shop room? Choose a cause from column A and an effect from column B. Immediately, the next 3 times you open a locked trunk. Good luck. Okay. Whenever you draft a shop room... like the kitchen and commissary. Lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold. It is a lot of gold. At a small chest... A small chest? So maybe this is a not locked chest. Gain 1 key, gem, or gold selected randomly. Lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold. Can I do anything... with 20 gold? I could go to the kitchen. That's about it. I don't think I ever... I did draft the commissary. But I don't have enough steps to do that much running around. No experiments found. The day after an experiment. Pause experiment. Log into network. We're not going to do any drafting. So probably we're not going to open any launch trunks. So immediately is another thing that makes sense. I have sort of there's something there's one stupid, crazy idea out on the outside I want to check. We're pretty deep in. We know approximately what our run back count is. Might be able to make it at this point. The commissary is not too far, actually. And it's also not too far from the coat check. So we could, go grab a shovel. There was actually a dig spot in the furnace that would probably burn up our... Yeah, just going to the coat check is probably going to burn up our time. Versus getting out. Key card's really good. Metal detector is pretty good. Car keys are pretty significant, but I've had a terrible time grafting the garage. Oh, and then I would have very, very few steps to go to the commissary. Buy... I don't know what. I guess I should always take note of today's menu. There's a shovel. We could go to the furnace, but then we might not be able to make it to coat check. Do we have our steps here? We have 22. That would be 10. Be 12. So yeah, definitely not making it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 dead. Okay. So definitely not digging for, it's probably coins or gems or something we can't use now. There's a shovel. There's probably keys. There's gems. Maybe some food. So 20 coins is not worth. I mean, if there was food, we can maybe get our steps back up. The shovel. Not. Yeah, this is our only dig spot. It'd only be good to check. Yeah, so I mean, like, losing steps is not a good deal. We could immediately add a small chest to the entrance hall and then go see what's in it, I guess. See what a small chest is. Experiment successful. Oh. Oh, you can use keys on those. I always forget about that. So actually, if I would have lost the steps, I probably couldn't get back to the entrance hall. Anyway. So our goal now is to... I mean, 20 we might be able to visit the coat check and go outside. You know, I never actually tried this. We were gonna say, oh, what would we? Oh, so this experiment, okay. Oh, I guess successful means it triggered. We never actually played with this, did we? Because we were like, oh, well, we could do. This is. Oh, okay. We'll have lots of opportunities at that, huh? Pump room's a little bit harder. We could try adding water to the kitchen and removing water from the pool, if those are disjoint things. Shoot. Okay, so we're gonna have a little bit of time. Need to take a short break. All right. I mean, all of these things are experiments we could run, so. The ones that are most different. Do we have a greenhouse? Our only green room is a morning room. We have drain and flood the pool, so... Okay, so these only have 2 units of water. So we kind of do need to pump out of something. The aquarium is not in the house. We're not really going to hurt anything. The reservoir is probably just water. I don't know if draining the fountain would do anything. You might need lots of stuff to drain the fountain. Do we even have enough units to drain the pool? No, we don't have enough units to fully... Well, there's the tanks. Alright, so the pool is conjoined. No, the pool has a private motor. The greenhouse and the aquarium are conjoined. The fountain and the reservoir are conjoined. So those are probably just a great place to get lots of water if you're trying to, like, flood things. So we could fill... Oh! And we could do stuff with either tank. Or we could fill both tanks. Well, either tank. Do one and do the other. So we want to fill the kitchen. I guess it'll be easier to just drain that water off and then fill the kitchen and flood the pool. And it feels like there would be more... Finding something in the bottom of the pool could maybe be more interesting, but I don't have enough empty space for it. Oh, there's the tanks. So if we drain the pool... See, the kitchen... is conjoined... No, wait. Do I? No. The kitchen has its own private line. So we could empty this tank, drain a bunch of water into it, fill it some more, or just fill it. Drain. There's 2 in there right now. So if we direct to that tank from those 2... No. Oh, do we need power for all of the pumps? Or do we have to pick one? Ah, okay. So there's the pump thing, and you can only have one active at a time. Okay. Okay. So now we can... so that's the tank. The kitchen has a dedicated pump. I guess we... Yeah. Watering the greenhouse doesn't really do anything for us. Oh, maybe this isn't special. On flooding the pool. So I guess we try to drain it. So the pool has a dedicated thing that is only... Oh, I actually need to free up space. So I actually should have done that over there, but... we cannot directly shunt. We can take this water into the reservoir now. We might even be able to go direct if we... No, because only one thing gets active at a time. Yeah, so what does this pump to? Just whatever... Whatever's lit? Okay, so the reservoir is this, so we pump out. Alright, so now we get some of the water out of the pool. Oh, maybe it actually goes to 5. Okay, alright, so... Now we shunt some water from the reservoir into the other tank. Where does the greenhouse connect to? Okay, we can shunt from there into the greenhouse. Which that's just a place to put water right now. Love putting pool water into the greenhouse. I'm sure the chlorine is great for the plants. Nope, other way. Into the tank. Nope. God, this interface. Can it only drain? Do we have to... No, because it only goes there. I did this before. Okay. should only have one direction. Alright, so now we go up, we see what a drained pool and a filled kitchen looks like. And we probably don't get to check our outside thing. Or our entrance hall. Ah, owned elsewhere. Yeah, we could get 1 gem. I don't think there's even any 3 gem things, so... Nah. The kitchen is right by the pool. Oh, I want to go by coat check. We haven't had too much trouble getting the key card, but could also be a big thing. I think this does mostly find extra coins. Potentially useful. Let's see, so this... We want to go through... Well, we didn't actually end up with a through passage, so we have to go through the pool to the kitchen. Oh, with a bunch of money. Okay. Well, we only have one place we can use a shovel, so... These people were using it as a wishing well. Okay, pool. Wait. Why is this under parlor? This is pump room. Did I not write down pool? Passageway, pump room. Draining. Pool, grants 17 coins. That do almost no good for me at this point. I can get a bunch of steps to go try my garden theory, I guess. Alright, does anything in here have water? Oh, can I leave the faucet on to run out water? That would be hilarious. I mean, maybe there's a thing you can do later with water. So that would let us go back to check the pump room. And... So we had shovel is eh. We'd have to walk all the way over to the... Well, the pump room's near the furnace, isn't it? So we would need... We're out of key... Or we're out of doors. Gems we can't draft. So really we just need 6 for the shovel. At most. Oh, there's a limit to how many bananas you can buy. Yep, and that was that door. Did we get... We did not drop the lock hole. Okay. Hallway to hallway. Okay, we've got a lot of steps now, so we want to go to commissary, get the shovel, see what's in the furnace, which is just gonna be gems or something, but... Oh, and we've got our small chest in the hall, I don't see how we're gonna run across anything, but... Okay. There is some reason to turn on the faucet. It is not to drain water. Worthless. It is a red room. What does powering this do? Or does it like power up the furnace more? Okay, so now that we've drained the pool, so we've got that tank pretty much full. We might be able to drain the fountain. That's gonna just be more coins, isn't it? So we're gonna play with that next time. Man, so many dead ends today. You just said a small chest, not a locked chest. God. Okay. Laboratory note. Small chest to the entrance hall. Oh, God. Well, I guess buying one key would have been something, but also we can't really use those resources, so... So this is probably the fountain. Yep, can't see what's in it. Where was the camp? Oh, we saw our running shoes go off. Cut down tree. All right, so we had our one note. It said the safe code is a certain thing, but it's a lie. But what if it's the code for something else? Okay. I'm guessing it would just open if that was... Nope, okay. Oh, it is not. Also not, garden lock. Well, there goes that theory. I think we're kind of dead now. I don't know. 1, 2. Surely we could not go control the pump room. Alright, so I suspect we're going quite late now. Oh yeah. That went extra. Well, let's see. We were counting on 1 to 2 hours for Sky, so. Still a rather longer day than I expected. Whoop. This was a real shame, though. The blind archives killed us. Scarlet bed and breakfast. 7 red rooms. 126 seems pretty common. Alright, now we want to try and grab this version for our records, but if I'm grabbing it off the stream, it's a little bit behind me. Oh, it's got the banners. Interesting. Oh, he's talking about a red banner that did not blow. Also, still 0 achievements. Okay, well, we're upping our estimate to 3 hours a day. That's fabulous. 3 hours a day and can't save.